G'day everyone, here with Hugh Miles. Mate, firstly, thanks for your time. You would be the busiest man in the bloody Armidale Showgrounds this weekend, as you are in most places. Mate, thanks for your support for the Epic since it's come to Armidale. Much appreciated, mate. Always bring horses, always amazing and just so entertaining to watch you, particularly in the stallion draft. And I guess that's primarily why we're here to talk to you. You obviously won the stallion draft last year, mate.
Yep.
Just talk us through because I mean, I look at and go, see you at a cutting or a camp draft and go, geez, it'd be bloody good to be Hugh Miles. I'd have to lose 30 years and 30 pounds and grow some hair. But like, it all looks glamorous a little bit that we see of the competition. What's the week look like, mate? It must be...
It's full noise from first thing in the morning till last thing in the afternoon at night, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of stoppage or breakage. Like when I start on horses, once I start in the morning, I generally don't leave the arena. The girls keep the horses up to me. I try not to leave, I'll try not to even stop for lunch or do anything if I can. Like, we just keep rolling and we'll try and roll through as many as we can. So yeah, like at the moment we've got nutrient horses in, so we got them. I'll always do my futurity horses first. So I got like the futurity this year, each year coming around. So they always priority, sort of from August onwards, they have priority, then your sale horses, and then we're into 2-year-olds and camp draft horses. So, it's probably, and then we're in the middle of breeding, we're getting towards the end of it now. We've been breeding and stuff like that.
So you got stallions at home?
Yeah, well, I used to stand them all there and do all that collecting and shipping myself, but I just got too big a job trying to do it all. And, by the time you run the semen to airports and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, I used to collect all the studs and all that and process the semen and do all that in amongst working horses, and, it just made the day even, longer. And so now I send them they all go to Tamworth Equine and they ship and handle all that sort of stuff. So they just ring me and tell me when they need them. And like Smooth Talker and Jack and that, they'll spend a lot of time there. Like Smooth Talker, he went there straight after Warwick, and he only came home last week and he's back there now. He didn't even come up here this weekend. So he'll be at the Classic and I'll have him at the Epic. But yeah, like it's full on. Like, it's people from the outside looking in, a lot of people think it's pretty glamorous and it's fun, and you spend a lot of time on the road, and they think it's all, it's behind the scenes and home.
Yeah.
Is more work than what people.
How many horses would you be working at any one time?
Oh, in the system, we'd have sort of anywhere around about that 25 to 35 or 40 in the system at any one time, Like, and the more we got, I guess the better, because but it's very hard to do a good job on all of them. So you're trying to always juggle, like this week my 2-year-olds had the week off because we were sort of getting ready camp horses here, and then when I get home they'll all go out, and the 2-year-olds will come back in, and then we're at nutrient for a week, so they'll miss out there. And so yeah, you're always trying to juggle so that you always try and juggle them so that they don't end up this time next year and everything's green again, so
yeah. I can remember, and I think it was last year, because when we did the presentation with Just Jack,
yep.
I think I might have said to you, you're going to come over and have a beer or something. You said, no, I've got to go because you had futurity horses in
yep.
to work that night or something.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, it's a bit like being it's probably not, but it seems to me it's a bit like being a swimmer at the Olympics. Like, you get a bit of glory when you're in the pool competing.
Yeah, but it's short-lived.
Yeah, but then you're staring at a black line or a pen at break, or like, it's just. Yeah, I've got 4, and I mean, I wouldn't have the bloody anywhere near the ability that you've got, so I'm not actually training them. I'm just legging them up. That's a big job for me.
Yeah, no, well, I couldn't do it without the staff I've got.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm very lucky that I've got some really great girls and a great guy that works for me, and I couldn't do it without them. There's no way in the world. Like, it's a massive job, and it's just constant, monotonous, and it's. But I mean, it's great when you do really well, and it's good when you got really nice horses to ride.
Yep.
I guess that's the beauty of the horses I got these days. They're very easy, not the days of the rat bags you used, I guess I started out with, and things that were 4 and 5-year-olds sent to you to ride and get going as breakers, like we're getting them now, there's 18 months, 20 months, they come through the system, they go home for spells, they send them back to me, and they just stay in, they don't really ever leave, and we're dealing with really well-bred horses, like they're as good as you can go to the States, and the breeding of them is pretty well the same, we're riding Smooth Talking Styles, Rebels, Metallic Cats, Dill Rays, and now out of really well-bred perform mares too. So, training them, once you get them going in a bit of system, it becomes quite quick. They retain things. You're not, you can leave them a week or two, and you don't have to remind them when you get back on them what to do again. They've, those good ones and the well-bred ones we've got now, they train themselves. You sort of just got to show them, you know.
Yeah, that's one thing I was saying. I think it's said in a video that JP and I shot there a couple of weeks ago, that when I had a look through the catalogue for the Epic this year, and I mean, you know, it's in its 5th year this year, but the difference in the quality of the pedigrees that are catalogued from where it started to where it is now, and the depth of breeding in these young horses that are coming through, the performance is bred into them, it's not pushed into them. It's
100%. Yeah. No, it makes it so much easier. Like, I know mares now. I gave a start to a mare today. I started a mother, and they're so similar. So you start to work out what works with them, and even I started in the same bridle. I drafted a mother in. You know what I mean? And like, it just, you get to work out. You know, when you, and some of them now I've ridden for, they're going on their 3rd generation. Some of them I couldn't be 4th. I haven't worked out, but there's definitely mares there I've ridden. Well, I definitely know I've ridden grandmothers of horses and that there now, and you know, and now it's not far, and I will be riding.
Can you feel when you do that? Can you feel a bit of the previous generations?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you know, they are, and they all have so much similarities to their, you know, to their parents. You know, I find, but especially their mothers, you can really pick up on. You know.
Yeah.